How's it going, everyone? In this video I want to give you guys a few updates on a plethora of PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games. We've got 6 games to go over, so let's get right into it. First up, we have a new title from developer Tiny Roar and publisher Assemble Entertainment. It is a 3D science fiction fantasy action adventure game, Exel, and this will be out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Kind of interesting that it was noted for a PS5 release and a Switch release, but not a PS4 release. I find that a little bit strange compared to what we've seen in the past, but the game itself looks pretty good. The game is described as an epic 3D sci-fi fantasy action adventure. Explore the mysterious world of Exel and help protagonist Reed to uncover her enigmatic past, make new friends and foes along the way, and collect exciting gadgets to master challenging dungeons and solve time-bending puzzles. Visually, the game is like super colorful, but I wouldn't say that it's like a technically advanced game that, you know, you would be familiar with a PlayStation 5 exclusive having, or a next-gen exclusive. At the end of the day, the game is going to be on the Nintendo Switch, so that's not really what it's going for. The game's key features notes an ass-kicking 3D action-adventure through space and time, a vibrant overworld, and challenging Zelda-like dungeons await to be explored and mastered. Help Reed find out who she is and why she is stranded on this strange place. Hack and slash your way through gone haywire robot minions and face the exotic wildlife, solve time-bending puzzles, and make use of your arsenal of gadgets to unlock secret paths. Old-school gameplay meets new-school features, a classic top-down 3D action-adventure with dynamic camera shifts to stay close to the action, a well-crafted combat system with different attacks, combos, dodging, parrying, and gadgets. How you tackle each encounter is up to you. Upgrade your weapon, shield, gadgets to kick even more ass and unlock powerful new moves and combos. The game is scheduled for a release in 2022. That would be Q2 as well, that they noted, and that would be the months of April, May, and June, so we'll see how that turns out. As we hear more information, I will keep you guys posted. Next up, we have a old school RPG coming back to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch in Enclave. Ziggurat Interactive will release an enhanced version of third-person action RPG Enclave, which was first launched all the way back in 2002, and now it'll be upgraded on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. This version obviously will be improved, including upgraded visuals, sound effects, a bigger soundtrack, and remastered music, so there you go with that. Enclave is a third-person action RPG with intense medieval combat, an epic soundtrack, and 2 separate story-driven campaigns which have the player fighting for the forces of light or darkness. Each faction offers 6 distinct character options, such as knights, wizards, and druids on the side of light, or servants of the darkness like berserkers, assassins, and goblins on the other side. Wield swords, magic, and bows to wage war on your enemies and decide the future. The game notes immersive, fast-paced feudal-era combat, a massive narrative scope, including 2 distinct campaigns, more than 25 unique missions plus additional bonus content, 12 diverse unlockable characters, each blending elements of traditional character classes in a one-of-a-kind way, challenging bosses, surprises around every corner, a plethora of varied weapons, 3 difficulty settings, and a captivating soundtrack. This is scheduled for release this fall, so this is coming right around the corner. Kind of interesting to see like these fall releases just coming together in the latter months of summer, and you know, next month is September and we only have a couple months left of the year, so these releases are coming together really quickly. So I find that kind of interesting, but we'll see how that turns out later this year. Next up, Ember launches September 23rd. Currently, this game is available as an early access title on PC, but it will be coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on September the 23rd. This game has had a very positive reception as it's been in early access, 465 Steam reviews, 86% positive, which all in all is a pretty decent reception. The game notes fight fires for fun and profit in this unpredictable and frantic multiplayer game. Team up with friends, take on daily challenges, and climb to the top of the corporate firefighting ladder more than one way to become a hero. Again, as it's been making progress in early access, has had a pretty positive reception, and the game notes teamwork makes the dream work. This is a game obviously fueled by cooperation, handcrafted mayhem, save the day your way, choose a fulfilling career path, earn 5 stars to attract the attention of wealthy customers, and if you're short on cash, try snatching a few valuables while the clients aren't looking, and you'll be able to personalize your gear as well. The game will be coming to pretty much every major platform come September the 23rd, and it will be released at $19.99. The game in early access is also $19.99, so it'll be retaining that price point with the full release by the looks of it. Next up, we have another upgraded release, and that is Spellforce 3 Reinforce, announced for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Now, this is going to be coming December the 7th. Spellforce 3 has been available on Steam for quite a while, I should say, on PC for quite a while, and it's been received pretty well over there. having a mostly positive reception all time, nearly 4,000 reviews, and 73% of those reviews are positive, and actually lining up perfectly with a Metacritic score of a 73 as well. So not overwhelmingly positive or anything like that, but still a decent reception. The game will be released on December the 7th for $39.99, and that'll be the same price across the board on every platform. The game notes Spellforce 3 Reforced is a unique mix of an epic RPG storyline blended with accessible real-time strategy elements designed to offer a riveting console experience to fans and newcomers alike. Key features note innovative mix, unique gameplay blending real-time strategy and RPG naturally together, streamlined for consoles, intuitive gamepad integration, and tailor-made UI to smoothly control a strategy RPG mixed with complex mechanics. Create and customize, create your hero, and choose between distinct skill trees built to fight an epic storyline. You'll be able to choose different sides, and multiplayer is a big focus of the game as well. Again, this will be dropping on December the 7th, which I actually believe is like 4 years to the day of the original release. I might be wrong about that, but yeah, an interesting note nonetheless. Next up, Crusader Kings 3 rated for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Xbox One in Taiwan. This game has been out on PC for a little bit, and it's been received very, very well. Now, this is definitely a game that is more associated with PC, just these styles of strategy RPG simulation games. But 39,000 Steam user reviews, 93% of those reviews have been positive, and a 91 on Metacritic. Got a lot of perfect scores across the board, and while I don't think every console, mainly console gamer, is going to be completely enthralled with the game, I think it's going to be a little bit hard to get into. Like, Civilization didn't get really big on console as well, just because that game is so much more so associated with PC, but it's still nice to see a game that was received this well drop on other platforms, PS5 Series and Xbox One, and I believe the game was an Xbox Game Pass title. So if you want to pick it up on Xbox, maybe they'll have it on the Game Pass on the Xbox Series and Xbox One as well. That would be quite nice to see. Remember that usually when these rating boards list something, 99.9999999% of the time, it does end up to be being true, and it does come to fruition. So we'll see how that turns out, but hopefully we'll see a release on that either later this year or early next. And lastly, The Tourist is coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 on September the 9th. This is a game that's been available on the Nintendo Switch and the Microsoft Store for a little bit. The game itself will be coming to PS5 for $19.99 and PS4. The game notes you are just arriving at the Monument Island, want to go swimming or rather take a dive into the deep sea, or do you want to visit the amusement park arcade, or do you some shopping, dance at the beach party, fancy some surfing, or will you talk with the strange old tourist and listen to what he has to say about these ancient, mysterious monuments? The game is dropping early next month. Another game I just wanted to make mention of, as it's probably going to get lost in the shuffle, especially next month where there's like a billion games coming out, so be on the lookout for that, even if you're not picking it up day one. Maybe something to keep on your wish list. And the PS5 version was noted to run at 8K with super sampling at 60 frames per second. So, hey, if you want some 8K gaming going on, there you go. But that's going to wrap up this one. Again, a lot of cool game updates coming. Exel looks pretty solid. Due out Q2 2022. Enclave making a comeback. That's pretty cool. Ember will be dropping September 23rd. Spellforce 3 getting an upgraded version. And then Crusader Kings 3 is obviously super exciting. Hopefully that makes a smooth transition to PlayStation 5, and then Taurus will be coming to PS5 and PS4 on September the 9th. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.